Between me and Commissioner Putnam, I want to fix the waterways here in Southwest Florida. He is captive to Big Sugar. They own him. He will not do anything other than what they want him to do. They've spent millions of dollars attacking me. Obviously, I'm not beholden because they know I'm independent.
How are you willing to fix it?
Well, what you need to do is you can't keep discharging water east and west of Lake Okeechobee. You have to do, and I'm working with President Trump and the administration to get the federal component for the SB 10 reservoir. When I'm governor, once that gets into WRDA this year, I will go to the White House and ask them to accelerate that so that we can clean the water and send it south of Lake Okeechobee. That's the way it's supposed to go. And so that's what I'll be fighting. I think Adam really oozed career politician, reciting these rehearsed lines and not really having any vision for Florida. And I think that's the thing about this. And I tried to show it in the debate, and I showed a little bit more here. He claims he's putting Florida first, but what he means by that is he's putting Florida special interests first. He puts Big Sugar over the people of Southwest Florida.
What would you do to regulate Big Sugar?
He puts, well, I don't want him destroying the natural resources.
Doesn't that require some government regulation?
I want to send the water south. Well, we're working on doing that with the reservoir. Putnam fought the reservoir. He was not for the reservoir up until the very end with that. And look, here's the thing. It's a subsidized industry. You can't have that destroying the natural resources. I'm for agriculture, but I think you can have successful agriculture without destroying the waterways in the Matt Gaetz for coming here, give him an opportunity to make a statement if he wants.
Well, I would just say, Zach, also in response to your question, the governor of Florida will have substantial powers to appoint people to water management districts. And in the conversations that Ron's had with local officials, even this morning in Southwest Florida, he's committed to appoint people to water management districts that will really put the environment first and who will understand that, you know, this is a problem that not only affects our fisheries and home values, it affects tourism, which is one of the largest industries in the state.
Doesn't it require some regulation of the fertilizers that are causing these nutrient blooms into Lake Okeechobee? I mean, and Congressman DeSantis, you seem against some of those regulations.
Well, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm just talking about in general against business regulation. Do you think that in this instance?
Well, but you got to understand, I'm not opposed to all regulations. I want to have smart, targeted regulations. There's a role for that. It should be limited, but it should be effective. What we do in Washington too often before Trump came in is you just do all this copious red tape, and it ends up just paralyzing people who are trying to do well in the economy. But I'm absolutely for protecting the natural resources. We will do very well with appointments to the Water Management District. We will absolutely look at what needs to be done in terms of the regulatory apparatus, because that is one thing. That is not infringing on people's rights or livelihood. That's helping people's rights and livelihood, because they're just trying to live their lives in Southwest Florida. They have all this stuff spewing into their waterways, and it's not healthy for the economy. It's not healthy for the environment.
So you said Commissioner Putnam is beholden to the special interest.
We got to go. We'll see you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. I got to run. Thanks.
All right. No picture.